in the cozy little town of Brushville, where every house looked like a crayon box, lived a young girl named Luna. She loved to paint more than anything else in the world. Her walls, her shoes, even her bicycle sparkled with her colorful imagination. But lately, Brushville didn't look so bright. People hurried past each other without smiling. The streets felt dull, and the air seemed gray. Even Luna's favorite mural, the giant rainbow on Main Street, had faded. One evening, Luna sat by her window, dipping her paintbrush sadly into a jar of clear water. "Why does everyone seem so colorless?" she whispered. Just then, a soft voice came from behind her easel. "Maybe they've forgotten where the colors come from." Luna spun around. Standing there was a tiny, glowing creature with wings that shimmered like watercolor light. "Who are you?" Luna gasped. "I'm Tint, a color spirit," said the creature, bowing. "And you, Luna, have a gift. You can bring color back, but not with paint alone." The first color, red for courage, the next morning. Luna grabbed her brush and followed Tint through the quiet streets. They stopped by the playground, where a small boy sat on the slide, too scared to climb up. "Go on," said his friends. "It's not high." But the boy shook his head, eyes full of fear. Luna smiled gently and walked over. "Here," she said, handing him her hand. "Let's climb together." Step by step, they reached the top. The boy took a deep breath and slid down, laughing the whole way. As he landed, a burst of red light exploded in the air, warm and glowing. The slide turned bright scarlet. Tint fluttered beside Luna. "You gave him courage. That's the red of bravery." Luna smiled. "Then kindness can make color." The second color, blue for calm. Later that day, Luna and Tint visited the park fountain. Two girls were arguing over a toy boat, their voices sharp and angry. Luna knelt beside them. "Hey, what if the boat sails for both of you? One can steer, and the other can push." The girls hesitated, then nodded. Together, they placed the boat in the fountain and laughed as it floated away. Suddenly, ripples of blue light spread across the water, turning it into a shimmering lake of calm. Tint clapped his wings. "Blue appears when peace returns," Luna whispered. "So, blue comes from forgiveness." The third color, yellow for joy, at the bakery. The owner, Mrs. Crumble, looked tired. "Business is slow," she sighed. "No one comes by anymore." Luna thought for a moment. Then she painted a small, smiling sun on the bakery window. "Free cookies for anyone who shares a smile," she wrote under it. By noon, the bakery was full of laughter and the smell of fresh bread. Mrs. Crumble's face lit up with delight. Golden yellow light sparkled around her, dancing through the shop like sunshine. "Joy," said Tint softly. "You've painted joy itself." The fourth color, green for growth. The next day, Luna visited an old garden near the school. The plants were dry and drooping, and no one had cared for them in months. Luna gathered her classmates. "Let's make it bloom again," she said. Together, they pulled weeds, watered the soil, and planted new flowers. As they worked, the ground shimmered and glowed. Tiny sprouts pushed through the dirt, glowing with green light, fresh, bright, alive. Tint buzzed happily. Green grows wherever kindness meets effort. The fifth color, purple for imagination. That night, Luna set up her easel in the middle of the square. The people of Brushville gathered, curious to see what she would paint. But, instead of using her usual paints, Luna dipped her brush into her heart, figuratively, of course. She painted with memories, the red of courage, the blue of calm, the yellow of joy, the green of growth. When her brush moved across the final blank space, a swirl of purple light filled the air, soft and magical. "Purple is imagination," said Tint. "It's what happens when all the other colors come together." The mural came alive, a giant rainbow that stretched across the whole town square, glowing with warmth. The town transforms as days passed. Brushville began to change. Neighbors helped one another, children laughed in the streets, and smiles painted every face. The dull grey clouds that once hovered over the town drifted away, replaced by a permanent glow of color. Luna's mural became a symbol, reminder that kindness doesn't just make people happy, it paints the world around them. Tint fluttered onto Luna's shoulder. Your mission is complete. You didn't just bring color, you reminded everyone how to create it. Luna smiled. I didn't use magic paint. I used magic hearts. That evening, as stars twinkled above, Luna dipped her brush one last time into the air, drawing a streak of shimmering light across the sky. From that day forward, whenever someone in Brushville did something kind-sharing, helping, comforting, tiny sparkles of color would appear around them. And if you ever visit Brushville, look closely at the murals glowing softly under the moonlight. You might just hear Tint's whisper, "Colors live wherever kindness grows."